Let's go b5 then. It's about fun? Modding is about fun? Seems hard to believe. What should I do here? c6? I played this with reversed colors quite a bit. Even in like half serious games. Or actually pretty serious games. Then I usually take on f3. Then I go knight e7 and I go g6. But that plan clearly doesn't work here. So I'll have to go g6 and then bishop b2, knight f6. Maybe I should have gone like for immediate. Well, now that he goes for d4, I think I'm pretty fine. But yeah, so I was gonna say I don't have the flexibility of thought to go the other way. To come up with a new plan when my regular plan doesn't work. So I'm just trying my regular plan and hoping it's gonna work. Man played 1b4 and is gonna win. Do you mean my opponent playing b3, or do you mean a different game? Because I don't think he's gonna win. Sure, he has a good position now, but will he still have a good position in 20 moves? We'll see. Before I can go a5 maybe? Kind of like a5. So this is the plan. d4 is still weak. Like, he has a lot of potential here on the queen side, but I don't hate my position. It's very solid. It's like one of those Alekhine lines where you change on f3, and white has a big queen side, but d4 is really weak, and you have all your pawns on light squares, so you're very solid as black. I think you're misinterpreting the job. You're not interviewing to be me, you're interviewing to be a mod. a3 seems a bit soft. I'll just aim for some of those squares, like c4, b5 maybe for my knight. I'm not worried about letting him into c5 because I always have knight b5 or knight f5 with counterplay against d4. He's really spending a lot of time threatening a fork and a3, and I don't think he can protect both. Book me in for the interview, but I'm definitely not in Norwegian time. I'll have to come back to Canada. I probably will be back in Canada at some point. I liked being in Canada. Better than being in the US, actually. And thus I did fail the challenge of complimenting Canada without slighting the US, which I think is a very tough challenge. Wait a sec. He has some knight a5. So it's not so easy. Knight a3, there's rook a1, so I have to take with the rook. Now knight c4 takes. I will be a pawn up with reasonable winning chances. But I was hoping for even more. But realistically, I don't think he'll hold. Should I go for h5, g3? Okay, let's go queen b2 and then bishop d4. Or at least hoping for bishop d4. I'll probably just have to be patient here. I can take it, then plant the rook on the second, but I don't think I should for now. Hoping for a potential rook b2. Okay, let's go rook b2, queen c6 now. Rook on b1, rook d1, we go rook b4, preparing a possible bishop d4. Now we fortify the bishop with e5. And then rook b2. And magically, he has to resign, but realistically, without time, it was very hard for him, always there. And let's try and find out. Yeah, of course. Should I play the same line as I played against... Oh, he plays like this. So the idea is c6, c4 knight b6, e6, fe6. I mean, the line is not supposed to be good, but unprepared, you know, I'd rather just go for something different. And now for something completely different. Wait a sec. So if I go knight c3, maybe bishop g4 is annoying. Oh, Asios, isn't that a little, that's really funny, but isn't that a little too smale a reference? I like it though. Lite klurig. Monty Python reference, yes. We got some old people in chat. Not really smale? Okay, I trust you. Meanwhile, I'm not doing too well in this game. Now I would want to play b3, but that's not possible because of bishop f6. Then I have to play queen d3 maybe, which is less than ideal. Knight d7, knight e5 could come with tempo. Okay, let's go rook e1. I'm hoping for this. I'm planning for it, at the very least. This chat feels like the people's chat. Ikaru is sub-only 50-year-olds from Texas. It's very specific. But maybe that is where his demographic skews. Who knows? New commands from Asios is what I live for. Yeah, it's pretty funny. First time chatter saying no, Ikaru's chat is 14 to 16-year-olds. Well, you probably are a 14 to 16-year-old, so you would know, yeah? I'm literally forcing, yeah, of course. 94 takes, queen b3, I can take on b7. Looks fine. Queen takes also looks fine. You're 30? Congrats. When did you turn 30? Are you feeling the decline? Did you come from Hikaru's chat though? That's what I wonder. Meanwhile, in the game, if anybody cares, don't have much. My opponent's playing pretty well. Very solid. Should I trade? I think for now I won't. Trying to get some 94 maybe. Or at least remind him that it's a possibility. B3 and then 94. And I'm hoping to win control over the long diagonal. So h5, the point is if I go h4, then I can never drive away his knight from e5. So that's pretty clever. So I'll go h3 instead. I think h4, g4 just gives me a lot of space. b5. That was unexpected. I guess I'll take it. a3, hope that b5 is weak. Rook e2. Knight c4, I'll go queen d3. I should maybe have gone queen d3 immediately, actually. Yeah, that was a little bit inaccurate. He's hoping for some tricks with queen f3, but queen e4 seems okay. What is he? Putting his pieces on some slightly weird squares now. Okay, let's go rook e3. Rook f3. I was thinking that this trade was good for me, but maybe it isn't. Ah, I missed this one. I was only thinking of knight c4 and then b4 followed by knight b5. Now I may be in a little bit of trouble. How is this guy so good? Story of my title Tuesdays. Losing to an assortment of Bortniks. Is he threatening anything? I don't know. I think this is pretty hard to hold. Oh, he's just mating me. Okay, I'll let him mate me. Very good game, sir. Really good. I was